Quick update on the new LCC universal node which we are currently testing. Hi, so this is going to be a quick update on our node and we're going to take a quick look in Gemini. So here we can see the new node. So we'll go into the configuration. Now this new node is an ESP32 and at the moment this is still in the early test days. And what we've got is native servos on the native pins. We're using 2 of those, and we're using native I/O pins, 8 of those. So obviously for the original 2 turnouts on the native pins, we've got the speed here, and here we also have how often we're going to write the EEPROM for the current positions from it. Then we go into this one here, and here you can see the 2 servos and the events associated with these servos. We have the 3 positions: closed, midpoint and thrown. The plan is this will always start off at 90 to allow you to set the servo up in the first place. Then you will change the positions that you require for the different positions. We then have the native I/O pins. Now we've limited it to 8 as previously seen in some of our videos, and you can choose. The pens will be hard coded, so we'll give you the information on that, and then you have these choices here, so you can change them between input or output as you require. You can also change the timing of the events and things like that, which we did show in the level crossing example last year, I think it was. We then have, on this particular design, we're using 2 MCP 23017s. So we've got the port A, port B on MCP number 1, which will use the standard address. All this will be detailed as we release the node. I say this is still beta testing, so we're not releasing the code as of yet. We need to be aware that on pin 7 on channel A and B, this can only be outputs. Obviously, we've given you the same options here. I say these might change, but at the moment that's what we're playing with and testing. Then what we've added here is the PCA 9685. So we're going to go with 2 on this development sketch. So you'll have 32 potential servos if you wished, or they will drive LEDs. Obviously these need to be worked on more, but we have started testing. Now some people might see this and think, oh, what's going on here? Obviously at the moment, just to keep the CDI simple, obviously if you're on bank A1, you'd be looking at pin 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. But if you were on this bank, we kept the headers the same, you'd be using pin 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. This might get looked at for changing later, but what you can do, you can go into here and you could say turn out. We're limited to, I forgot this, we are limited to a number of characters. So we only have 7 characters. This might get expanded later, but you could call it turnout 17 on your layout. So if I just clear that and turnout 17, then what will happen, you'll see it will show here, but it will only show for when you're in the PCA 1 channel 8 to 15. You've got your servo speeds here for each individual ones we can set, and then we've also got here our 2 positions for the end stops, so you can adjust them. We've added the sliders now as well. Obviously we've got midpoint events, which will come in handy for frog switching. Obviously you would have to teach these events to one of your peripherals. Now the idea is this is a collaboration between 3 members at the moment, and the idea is You could then use these for not using the native pins if you wished, for exhibition layouts, for quick changing. So in theory, you would only change one of the peripherals. So hopefully this is going to be a development over the next couple of months, depending on how long it takes us. So here you can see I've got JMRI running. I'm using the grid serial connection for testing, and I've got the one servo on the PCA9685. Then when I operate the servo on the my layout panel, you can see the servo now moving. Now we are using the servo easing library, so we do get slow start, faster movement, then slower again. So hopefully that's another feature that people will like. We could possibly put some bounce in, but as I say, there's so much we can look at in the future.